Welcome to Vocab Wednesdays, and I'm Chris with Magoosh. Today's theme, in a pickle. Not in a pickle jar, not actually eating a pickle in anywhere, but the expression in a pickle means in a tough spot or situation, in an unpleasant situation. And today's first pickly word is embroglio. There's a little bit of glareage going on, so I apologize for that. I guess I'm sort of in a pickle with glare. Embroglio, that's an O at the end, means that you are embroiled in something. And the only reason I am using that word is I think it's a little bit more common, and it's actually related to imbroglio. And notice this is not pronounced imbroglio. So what does it mean to be embroiled in something? Wrapped up in an unpleasant affair or scandal, something unseemly. Right now, President Barack Obama, and you'll notice how I was going to politics, because words work well with politics, especially negative ones. Imbroglio. The big embroglio or fiasco that he's in is with the IRS. Apparently, they were targeting conservative groups and charging them more taxes, and somehow Obama was involved. And it's an unpleasant situation to be in, and so he is in this imbroglio. I mean, he's wrapped up, enmeshed in this tough, difficult situation. He's in a pickle. He's in an imbroglio. Next word we have is fracas. Again, fun words. I mean, you read them, maybe you've seen them in print, but pronouncing them is what you'd always expect. So this is not fracas, but fracas. Actually, not that much of an R, but fracas. So what is a fracas? Well, again, going back to politics, one example I use is when I was teaching back in Korea, and during the Korean parliament debate, there was a fracas on the floor. So it's kind of like being embroiled in something. There's an embroglio going on. You're caught up in something unpleasant, and there's a little bit of a violent aspect to a fracas. It's almost like a scuffle or a fight. So the fracas I'm talking about is some upset politician who was part of the parliament there, picked up his shoe and started attacking the other member of parliament, and they made news, made headlines. And so this, when I think of fracas and again politics, that example leaps to mind. But just turn on TV, cable network. You have these talking heads, and there's always some fracas going on there, disagreement, it gets ugly, people froth. Again, watch TV, use these words, and they apply in many cases. Next, moving away from politics, but still in a pickle, we have predicament. I like this word, and I think GRE would probably like it too, because pre seems to mean before, dictaphone, to say, dictionary words. And so your brain is thinking along these lines, but predicament doesn't actually relate at all to saying or speech. To be in a predicament means to be in a sticky situation, in a tough spot. So, the other day, I was in a predicament. And that predicament, I hear fire engines. Seems like someone's presently in a predicament. Hopefully everything is okay. The other day, I was driving my car, had gotten out, went on a little jog with a friend, came back, and suddenly my car would not start because the keys were out of power. I have one of those new funky little cars that you press a button and the car automatically starts. You don't have to stick the key in anywhere. And apparently the battery ran out. So we're on this top of this cold, hilly range, and I wasn't able to start my car. Luckily, my friend got us out of this predicament, this tough spot, this patch or spot, he was a little bit smarter than me. I was just becoming very flustered. He actually read the instruction manual for my car and realized that there's actually a little place you can stick my battery-powered key down at the bottom, found it, and just like that, we puttered off. So predicament in a tough spot, maybe you can get out of it, hopefully you can. But it's very different from a debacle. A debacle is a complete breakdown, a complete failure, nothing went well. And I've used this word actually in a lot of my GRE blog posts. And it's in the context of you don't want test day to be a debacle. That means you read about the GRE, you were doing well in college, you said, check out a couple of these test prep books from the library, and you get something from 1997, you stay up 9 hours all night long, pulling an all-nighter before the test day, just reading these outdated books, and you walk in, and guess what? Complete and utter failure. You do not get the score you want. This is this represents a debacle. And so again, we want this word for something that is extreme. So you're in a pickle, but it's kind of gone beyond the pickle because the pickle jar, so to speak, has fallen and pickle juice is everywhere, and big failure. I will see you next week. Same time, same place. This is Chris with Magoosh. And by the way, check us out at gre.magoosh.com.